Mile Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. Man, shout out Squizzy Taylor, man. I'm glad we finally got this one in for sure.
Yeah, man. Let's make it legendary.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Appreciate you, man.
No doubt.
Shout out the sponsor of today's video.
Yeah.
3 a.m. water.
3 a.m. water. It's really good, too. It's actually very good.
Yep, make sure you get that hydration for the go-getters.
Created by go-getters.
Yep.
For go-getters.
Already knowing. Yep. But hey, man, so let's dive into it. So you born in Denver?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Born and raised?
Denver,
what part?
Colorado. Grew up in the Park Hill area.
Okay.
And we moved around a lot, you know what I'm saying?
So that's how you got really close with like Trev growing up and stuff?
We went to the same elementary school, same all that shop. That's been my brother since like 3rd grade.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Way before the music, we was rocking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what were you guys doing? Like, were you guys playing sports and stuff? Like,
yeah, like basketball, like, you know, just homie stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, in 3rd grade, you figuring it out. We hooping, we doing whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all from the same area, so we did everything. And then as we got older, we started making music and found that love for that.
Hell yeah. When did that come? Like, what age was that when y'all really started to fall for music?
Trev, I always loved music, but Trev started like, he was doing like poems and stuff back then. Like, he was hard though. And then I say he started recording probably, maybe like probably sometime probably high school. Somewhere around high school. He was Tox. That was his first DJ name. So I think that was high school.
Okay.
When he started really like trying to rap and shit. Yeah. So.
And were you always just like focused on the DJ or like were you into producing and stuff or like?
Nah, at that time I was trying to rap too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We was both rapping. Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that wasn't for me, but you know that's just what you do. Everybody, your whole squad rap, like you know what I'm saying. So we was just getting it in.
What was that transition like for you, like getting into becoming a DJ and stuff?
I ended up leaving. I went to a school called Langston University in Oklahoma, and that's when the DJing really, that's when it happened. You know what I'm saying? That's when I decided like, okay, this is what I want to try. This is what I want to do. And then it stuck. All that happened in college, so I wasn't even around Colorado at that time. You feel what I'm saying? But, But yeah, I would say I was probably 19, 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That happened. Yeah.
And like, were you like just starting to try and get gigs? Like, how was like the beginning process of that? Like, cause I'm sure there's a lot of like work you put into it. Like, before like all the the big shit started coming.
Hell yeah, a whole lot of work. I can tell you stories for days. I was just kind of fortunate that the people I knew and I was popular enough to have certain connections, but it started off with me not having nothing but a laptop.
Yeah.
And DJing like that on virtual DJ. And then, I was doing the freshman welcome back to school party. You feel what I'm saying? And I was starting to just and they'd give me $50, $100. But when you're in college, like, that's the lick. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was happy. I'm like, oh, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
you're making money off like your craft.
In college, making any money, you straight. So, So, you know
where
what I'm saying?
Where were you going to college?
It was a school called Langston University. It's in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, so... And then at that time, I would just save. I would save, and then I'd get a little controller. Then I was able to buy some turntables, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just growing with it, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Getting better as the time went on.
So you went to college in Oklahoma for a little bit?
The whole time.
Was that the only time you really lived outside of Colorado at all?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I went back and forth living in L.A., but I would say I was full-time in Oklahoma, like, for 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
Hell yeah. So, talk about, like, what's your perception of Denver? Because, like, a lot of people have, like, different, people from the outside in, I feel like, have a certain, like, perception of it. But I don't think they really know, like, the truth and what it really is. Yeah, so, like, what's kind of your perspective on Denver being, that you've went to L.A. and these other markets?
Yeah.
Like, what's your perspective?
That's a great question. It's a broad question.
Yeah, it's a broad question.
I feel like we how can I put that? It's such a broad question.
Yeah.
But like I would say like we hustlers for sure. Like we figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? And
all right, here. Let me just bring an example.
Yeah, give me something. Like,
so I was watching a No Jumper interview with Old Man Saxon.
Okay.
And Adam brought up, he was like, they brought up the Denver scene or whatever. Adam just was like, oh, a whole bunch of white people activities going on, like you know, like the basic Patagonia snowboarding.
What they think about,
yeah. So like, what's your opinion on that? I guess would be a better question.
I mean, it is a lot of white people, and it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, that going on. You got to realize the urban community is probably, I think it's less than 4%. So
really?
it's super. It's less than that, and we just in Denver. Like, outside
true.
of Denver, you don't see,
True.
you could not see a black person at all, or somebody who cares about the culture.
Yeah, well, What do you think? Like, do you think people need to start tapping in when they come here into the culture more? Like,
yeah, we got to do a better job knowing who's coming and tapping in with them.
True, that's a fact too.
Time. It go both ways.
Facts.
And it don't always have to be tapping in like on some gangster shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But on some business, music.
Yeah, just linking with people and building those relationships.
Networking.
So they know that there is talent and they know there is there's opportunities and there's money out here.
Yeah.
You don't just gotta do your show and get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And like you could work with the people that are here. So I mean, it goes both ways, and it goes from the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying, that get to the people like myself and whoever that get to these artists to show them the city and you know what I'm saying, show them around and show them a good time where they feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes that doesn't happen. Like people, you can't be selfish with the knowledge and with your connects. Show them the city.
Not.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something Denver's definitely growing to, where everybody's way more open now to help each other.
Yeah. A lot more people are working together. Yeah, for sure. So talk about Squizzy gang. Like that's old, a little older, right? yeah. Talk about like how that came together. Like who was all in it, what it was like.
Squizzy gang. It came. Well, we'd be called something else. We was called G5 for a while, and then it just became too much. You know what I'm saying? It just had too much other stuff attached to it. So Trev, it was really Trev. I was in college at this time. Trev, Priest, and AP. It was like they had to.
That's some like star power right there. Yeah, as far as like Denver and Colorado goes, that's
hell yeah. And it's a lot more. I'm just saying. They was like, we need something where everybody could rep, where everybody could feel like they're a part of some shit. Like kind of like, because at that time ASAP was popping, like the whole ASAP mob. Wiz had the Taylors. Like it was like you needed something where everybody could get down with you. You feel what I'm saying? And it not be. And it wasn't like gang related where, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't rep this with us, you know what I'm saying? So they came up with Squizzy, you know what I'm saying, and it was Squizzy gang. And then we ran from it. I mean, it's a lot of us though. I can't name everybody, but it was football players, it was actors, comedians, DJ, like it's a lot.
So it's bigger than music too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, talk about linking up with AP. So you were obviously you grew up with Trev Rich. Yeah. Did you like how was it connected with AP growing up and shit like that? Like what? Did you always know he had that star power too? Like
I mean, I always knew AP from playing him in basketball.
Oh, okay.
He was nice. Yeah,
where'd y'all ball at?
Shit, this is in middle school. He went to he played for the Hawks and I played for the Ballers, and then we'd play like school ball. Like he played for the Bells, Montbello, and I played for TJ. So we would hoop versus each other forever.
Yeah.
And I remember one time we was at a party, we was at a house party. I want to say we was either seniors in high school or just like right after we graduated. I don't know. I think we was in high school though. I think I met AP, like really started rocking with AP. We was in seniors. I don't know. Whatever the case. But we was at a party, you know, niggas be in the circle and stuff, so we just rapping. He come in taller than everybody. You know what I'm saying? But he busting hard. So he like, damn, bro, you dope. Like, that's when I had the studio in my house too. So we just invited bro over, like, come on, and that's been our brother ever since that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just started working and building a relationship.
Hell yeah.
And it's just been love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And what's it like seeing like AP with these big ass hits? Like, well, he just hit like 150K on YouTube. Shout out,
he deserve it.
Domino hit another 100K plus.
Yeah, he deserve it. That ain't the goals.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? It should have. it should be 150 million.
No,
you feel
facts,
what I'm saying? Like
facts.
the music is that good. So, but it's still a blessing at the same time, and we thankful for it. But that ain't even the goals. We just getting started. Like everything's like coming together right now, and we talk about it all the time. Like it just feel right now. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it felt like we wanted it, but at the same time, it just didn't feel right. We wasn't ready, or we might have been, but it don't seem like we was ready the way we ready now. Like we got our business together, our attitudes together, our mind is right. You know what I'm saying? Our energy is right. Everything is it just feel good. So to see everybody flourishing in the right direction is dope.
Hell yeah.
It's super dope. And he deserve it because he worked hard as hell, boy.
Yeah.
He in the studio 15, 16 hours of fucking way more, 30 hours a week or something, whatever the case. Like, he in there
I
a
be
lot.
seeing him Friday night, Saturday night. Yes.
For sure. He either with his kids in the studio or pop up at the club.
Yeah,
and go back to the studio. Like, he worked.
Hell yeah.
So he deserve it.
For sure. Talk about now that it's kind of along the same lines, like just everything going on with Denver right now. Like you know, Trev being nominated.
Yeah.
A lot of artists hitting over 100K on YouTube as far as like views, 300K, like putting up like
good numbers.
Yeah, numbers that like compared to before, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot bigger. People are getting bigger looks, you know what I'm saying? Like what's your opinion on like the future of Denver and stuff like that?
I think it's going very well, and it's Denver figuring out the tools that we have and the power of the internet. You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
and they're starting to not rely on anybody else, but put their own money behind their own music,
investing in their business.
Yeah, invest and make it a business. I would say to everything I'm trying to say is make this a business, and I feel like a lot of artists are learning that. You feel what I'm saying? From trial and error, and you know you're just getting better at it, and I feel like we right at the door right now. It's about to be kicked down.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of times I feel like it already is with the success that's happening here.
True.
Like I always say, you made it if you're able to take care of your family, pay your bills, and live your life off of music.
Yeah.
If you could do that from what you love, you made it in that field. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody's not gonna be Drake. You're a multi-millionaire, damn near billionaire, but like if you surviving and your life is good strictly off of music, like you made it. You feel what I'm saying?
That's facts. You're doing what you love.
But at the same time, I know Denver's waiting on that superstar
that super
level.
pop.
Yeah, for sure. So, but I feel like somebody's right at that door. You know what I'm saying?
There's a couple too. I feel like.
Yeah, facts.
Like Kayla Ray. AP.
It's some super talent, and it could be all of them at the same fucking time. Like, it's gonna be a wave. It's gonna be a wave for sure. I always thought, even since I was younger, that it was gonna be like when Nelly dropped.
Yeah.
And then St. Louis just came with him. You know what I'm saying? And the Chingy and all his homies and all that. So I think or like when New Orleans come. There's a lot of them when they come. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago, when they had their wave.
Chief, all that.
They had a whole
boom. Yeah, it's still going in Chicago. It's still killing. But I hope and pray that it's like that because we have so much talent and it's good music. It's real music.
Facts.
And I feel like that's something that separates us from other cities. Is that we real poets. You know what I'm saying? We really be talking about some shit. So
facts.
I think that's dope.
Hell yeah. So the future of Denver is crazy. Just thinking about like what's your opinion? So you've been doing it for a minute now. Like, what was your opinion looking at the scene like 5-10 years ago compared to now? Like,
I mean, looking at it now, we was just running around with our heads chopped off. You know what I'm saying? Looking at it now, like if I can go back, we would have did so much stuff different. But at the same time, it was all worth it, and we learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we might have not have been ready for. We could have got like super taken advantage of years ago, and now we know what the heck we doing right now. So I feel like everything happens for a reason. So even though it seems like we was doing something, we didn't know what the hell we was doing. You feel what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
And as far as Denver, we was one of the test dummies. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
We was the young wild niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like there was other groups, but I feel like we a part of that legacy of one of the first people that really took it there.
No, for sure. Yeah. And you just see it with the overall scene. Like there's an underground scene. You got I wouldn't necessarily say like nationally mainstream, but like mainstream in Colorado type. Like the mainstream sound in a way, like the sound that is like ready to hit the masses.
Like at the radio,
yeah, radio exactly. And then you got a bunch of podcasts now coming up doing interviews and stuff like that.
That's important too, though. There was none of that.
Yeah, facts. So like everything's like slowly coming together.
None of that. If you didn't, I don't want to name drop, but there was like 2 people doing something or 2 magazines and they didn't want shit to do with us. But now there's different outlets to, reach different people. And
yeah.
That's part of what I'm saying. Like, people are figuring out the business and the culture and using the internet to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's dope. I love it.
So I kind of got to bring this up just because. Like,
oh, shit.
So I made a post earlier, like this week. It was talking about the situation with the,
I don't know.
With the card or something with the female. Was that the club? I don't really know.
Okay. The scamming shit.
Yeah,
okay,
the scamming
shit. Okay, yeah. What about it?
So like, we posted it, and I'm talking to my people. Like, I'm talking to Sperry in Texas because he does the same shit.
Okay.
And he's like, bro. Like, I'm talking to him, we're, brainstorming. He's like, those are the things you got to talk about, though, to kind of create that culture. It's gonna be kind of itchy, like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Because you posted what I said and shit.
So
okay,
I posted
I
what
did
you
see
said,
that. Yeah.
And then, like, Mike Minded,
Doobie. Trace and Doobie. Yeah,
Trace.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Facts.
I was going to post Ox's, but I was like, nah, I ain't. But, I was like, damn, I don't know if I should post that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your opinion on that? Just as like, for advice, like, do you think we should keep like posting like just music videos and Denver talent, or like post that stuff too, like the controversial shit?
I think the important part is that you keep a fair balance of don't become the negative site. You know what I'm saying? Where you focus, you're just looking for negativity. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it neutral. One.
Facts. Gotta do that.
I'd say don't try to. I don't like the bullying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's kind of what I was speaking on. Like, damn, like people really messed with this girl a week ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know all these people involved, and it was like when she out, she get mad love. You feel what I'm saying? And then now because it's popular, everybody's dragging her. You know what I'm saying? But you really rock with this girl, or you don't even know this girl and you dragging her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't really. That's kind of corny to me. You know what I'm saying? The same thing happened to the other rapper that was in it, and everybody just started dragging him. Like, bro, y'all just was rocking with him in the club, in the section and all that. Now you dragging him. So I say it's just. But I mean, at the same time, the other side of that is, nigga, you did it. the people that said no, and it's the way of the world right now. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch how you move, watch what you do, and treat people right. You know what I'm saying? And that type of stuff won't happen. So it's definitely iffy. But my advice would just be, just don't focus on if you're gonna be about the music, still focus on the music. But if that's gonna bring more attention to your arena, fuck yeah, every once in a while dabble some funny shit in there. You know what I'm saying? But just make it to where people can make their own opinions.
So it's really neutral.
Yeah, make it where they can make their own opinion. They could be on either side. They could, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't be the one bashing.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, because you don't know what comes with it. You don't know who she know and who he know. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta walk around out here.
Yeah.
We ain't millionaires, so niggas ain't got no security.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, that's why I deleted it, because I was like, damn, like, maybe I could have worded it a little better or something.
Yeah, facts.
But that's why I asked to learn, so I can move forward and be like, all right, this is how I should approach the situation.
And it's different from, like you said, your man in Texas is totally different. Like, you could see somebody in Texas and never see them again in your life.
It's way bigger there.
It's way bigger, like, and he could be popping and you never see him. Like, Denver's small. Like, you gonna have to face your problems at one point.
No, facts. And that goes for life, just in general,
facts.
for sure.
But you gonna have to face it. Like, ain't no hiding from some shit. So if you speak ill about a motherfucker, or a person, you got to see him. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Denver.
Yeah,
facts. No way. You know what I'm saying? So, you just gotta be careful, move the right way.
Hell yeah.
Just be positive.
Positivity, for sure.
Yeah.
So, Let's talk about like how you transitioned into like the KS1075, like working with them, working with the Pepsi Center. Like, when did this all come about? Like, how'd you make that connection?
I've been with KS1075, I want to say for 3 years now. It's either 3. I think it's about 3 years, or coming up on 3 years, or just past 3 years, somewhere around there. It's been a long time coming. I was trying for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But once again, that goes back to you think you're ready for something and you're really not. Like, I wasn't ready for that. Like, it's a real business. It's real serious. It's owned by CBS and Intercom, which are multi-billion-dollar companies, you know what I'm saying? So I can't beat the turned up Squizzy Taylor on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
You
I
gotta
have my shit together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was a transition. It was a growing up period for me. I started doing the mix shows, which would have been Friday and Saturday night. I did that for 2 years, and then this last year, I've been working with Rosa, who is the midday host on there.
Hell yeah.
Real good people. So we got a show called the 12 O'Clock Boombox that we was doing on Fridays. But starting last week or 2 weeks ago, we start doing it every day now. So it's been dope just to watch myself transition into, like, it's a totally new life. It's kind of like I have a job, and I ain't had a job in about 10 years.
Okay.
I have to wake up every morning, be awake, be on my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be live on the air, so, you know, I can't be hungover walking in there. Like, it's definitely like a life change, so.
And it makes you, like, really value the time outside of that,
facts.
too.
Yeah.
Take
like,
it
my
more
hours,
serious.
like, I can't, like, I like to sleep and chill. Like, I could do that, you know what I'm saying? But just valuing what I got going on and appreciating the opportunity that, you know, they say there's 200,000 to 300,000 people listening to me. You know what I'm saying? Every time on the radio. And you don't think about it like that because it's like this. Like, it's just a couple of us in here. But you don't realize, and it's KS1075, like, they can hit us in Wyoming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very big, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that I got freedom with what I do is amazing because a lot of people don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Especially being corporate, like, it's real stick to the books. You know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed. My PD really rock with me and trust my vision and let me do what I gotta do. So
hell yeah,
it's dope.
No, shout out KS1075. Like, talk about, like, you know, the transition. Like, how can people get radio on KS1075? Like, music on KS1075.
That shit gotta be hot, man.
Like that. Like, give some
It
tips.
just gotta be hot. Like, it gotta be a hit record. There's a difference in a good record and a hit record. Like, and a hit record is something that everybody's gonna like. It's undeniable. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's catchy. The beat is knocking. It's fun. Or it don't have to be fun, but the beat is knocking. Like, it sounds mixed. That would be top one thing that I feel like lacks when somebody tries to get on the radio. It has to sound just as good as Drake's song or Post Malone's song or somebody like that. Like, it shouldn't be turned on and you can tell this is local. Or this is not
like,
to
it
the
has
same,
that radio sound.
Yeah,
like,
it's not to the same quality as the song before. So, and some sneak through the cracks. Like XXX, he had that song that was mixed terrible, but people loved it. You know what I'm saying? So,
and it's like an underground, like, at that point, because he then became mainstream.
Facts,
like,
but so there's really no rules. I go back, I tell people, like, you know, but there's really no rules. But especially with the internet, this shit could blow up like that. But at the same time, it just got to be a hit record, man, and not just a hit that your friends like. Because the demographic on the radio is from 9, 8 years old to 60, 70. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And to make something that everybody's gonna like is a hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, you just got to be real with yourself and also know that it's a business for the radio as well too. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not here to just do favors for people.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Go both ways. They gotta really believe in it. You know, so that would be what I say.
Yeah. I've been seeing the interviews and stuff like that for sure. I think that's
cool.
cold.
The Risky Rotation.
Yeah,
Rosa show. Yeah,
that's important. Denver needs
Hell
that.
yeah,
Denver needs that.
That's part of them. What we spoke about earlier with those relationships.
Yeah, yeah.
And like the artists now coming to the radio. That wasn't really happening back in the day.
Yeah,
You
facts.
feel what I'm saying? So they coming to the radio station, shaking hands with people, meeting people. So
Period.
that's really dope.
It's
you
important.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like that. I mean, as far like I would say, y'all got like the biggest interviews right now when it comes to Colorado. As far as like pop culture type.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts,
like,
yeah.
Stuff
I think
like
she
that.
just hit 1 million, or I know she hit 1 million with
on that
Trippy.
Yeah, I saw that. So yeah, that's respect for sure.
She's
like
killing it.
definitely, we like I can't wait to that day we hit that.
It's coming, man. It's gonna be this one.
It's gonna be this one. Shit, maybe one day.
Yeah, for sure.
You never know. That's the point. Like getting it in early. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
that's why that Trippy one, not even to tell her business, but that's why that Trippy one went up so high. That was one of his. He don't do a lot of interviews.
Yeah.
So that was big that he did that with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he actually opened up. You know what I'm saying? And that took that off. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So it's dope.
No, those are important. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying. Like, we trying to do our best and get like as many like big people. We're trying to be that bridge, like that gap, like between like a bunch of Denver talent, Colorado talent, and like do our best to reach out to like more popular artists. But it all comes with work, comes with time, and stuff like that.
You gotta focus on. My advice would be to focus on the younger artists, the artists that we're not playing on the radio yet, or the you know what I'm saying.
Who are some of the artists? I mean, I don't know if you want to name drop because like people be like.
I'm saying I'm just saying like mainstream, but for sure Denver younger artists, because I be looking for that shit, and I don't even know the outlet to find. Like I'm really searching for like somebody who's like 16, 17. When we started, type got a cool little following, can really rap. Where would I find that at? You know what I'm saying? What are their outlets? You know what I'm saying? Who's popping in high school right now or just got out of high school? Like those type of, like your Ox Dior's or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I heard about him because his big homies, like, you know what I'm saying, who he be around. But I'm sure there's more people like that.
Yeah. I'll be trying to get that Ox one in, but it happens when it happens. For sure.
Nah, that happened. But I'm saying focus on what's next. You feel what I'm saying? And you always got have what's now in the mix.
True, that's a good point.
Yeah, but what's next is what's going, you know what I'm saying? Because then when what's next becomes what's now, it's going to be bigger. You feel what I'm saying? Because now I've been rocking with them for years. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how the relationship is genuine. When you already just going for the what's now, it's like, okay, this work. You feel what I'm saying? But when you rocking with somebody before they got it all figured out, they gonna fuck with you forever.
Forever, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, because you believed in them.
Yeah, that's important. We'll talk about man, FBP Mo just dropped that song with AP and Stupid Young.
Okay, I ain't heard
Clout.
It. It's hard.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't? Damn, that one go crazy.
What's their names? Say their name again.
FBP Mo. AP, they call him AP.
Yeah.
And then Stupid Young. He's from Cali. He's popping in Cali, but like, that song. I feel like when you were talking about just the young crowd, I was like, I'm just thinking of like FBP Mo, like, or like.
He from here?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta check it out. I'm telling you, when I tell you AP works, I probably heard the song, but he sends me like 10 songs a day.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I might just heard his verse before he sent, or whatever the case happens.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've heard it, but I haven't. I can't like.
Yeah, no worries. You'd have to hear it.
You
can't just hear the name. Like just like with knowing people, like you probably know someone, but not by their name. Like,
facts. But that's hard.
Okay.
And AP do a great job of tapping in.
Yeah, he does
to
for
other
sure.
markets and other people. You know what I'm saying? That's one of his best qualities. He's so cool of a person. A lot of people ride with him, so it's dope.
So you've been doing like hostings, like DJ in like LA and shit, right?
Yeah.
Is that the only like out of state place you've been doing? You've ever done
I've done a lot, bro. I've done to name a few, I've done LA. I did Playhouse in LA a couple months ago.
Okay.
I do Austin, Texas a lot. Shout out my man DJ Hella Yella. I just came back from Africa.
Really?
DJing out there. Yeah, I did Nigeria.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was hard.
Hell yeah. Talk about that. What's it like over there? Like,
oh man, it's beautiful. It's amazing. It was probably the dopest thing I've ever done in my life. You know what I'm saying? By far. and it was so much culture and so much love. Like, it was lit. Like, we had a ball. I did like 4 clubs out there, all Afro beats with some hip hop, but it was cracking. I had a ball. It was lit. I want to go back. Yeah.
The most lit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Most lit shit I've ever done in my life.
Hell yeah.
By far. But
I couldn't even imagine like going to the airport or something like.
Man, like I'm about to go to Africa. Yeah, but I didn't did a couple international joints, so I ain't gonna say I'm used to it, but I know what to expect. You feel what I'm saying? As far as United States, I mean, I done DJ damn near everywhere. I done been on a few tours, so I done rock.
What tours?
I went on tour with Priest long time ago.
Yeah. When he did that song with Kid.
Yeah, we went on tour with that. I went on tour with a cat named Daniel Sky. He's really big in California, younger artist. He cracking. We did about 10-city tour. I went on tour with Trev, with Joe Budden.
Okay, yeah. I was looking up Trev. He got a song with T.I. too, and Joe Budden. I was like, damn. People don't know.
He got a few, yeah. I'm telling you, we was running around with our head chopped off. We was working though, you feel what I'm saying? But, shit, I done did a lot, bro. I done DJ pretty much every major city that I think I wanted to, besides New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been to New York?
I did a show in New York, but I ain't never did no club in New York.
Yeah. We'll talk about like the club atmosphere when you go to like an LA or New York or you're at a Denver club.
It's different. It's different everywhere. Like it's all different. Like LA, you don't expect people to dance. Like, don't even think it's about to be that type of vibe.
Really?
Nah, yeah. Everybody's like cool as fuck. Like it's cool. Like they having fun, but ain't nobody about to really be dancing like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between when you DJ there and you DJ in Texas. In Texas, people are gonna have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They dance down there.
They gonna dance. Like they gonna have fun. They here to party. You feel what I'm saying? And Miami, I DJ'd in Miami is kind of like, it's in between.
In the middle,
Miami, Miami's like at the same time it's a fashion show, but it's still the South. You know what I'm saying? They still like to get down.
Have you been to Atlanta?
Atlanta used to dance like a motherfucker, but now, not really.
Not as much anymore.
Yeah, they just get high.
It's probably because that, I don't know, when you think of like top like club scenes, you like people always be talking about Atlanta and stuff like that. So they probably like.
But that's like the strip club.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
That's
the strip club. Yeah,
the
that's
club,
true.
the club and the strip club in Atlanta, in the South period, are two completely, totally different things.
Facts.
Yeah,
that is facts.
So,
what about Denver? Like,
I feel like we party in Denver. We drink a lot though. You know what I'm saying? So we be fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We drink a whole lot in Denver. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, people do be high too. So it's like it's more of a. I want to say it's a laid back experience, but it's really not. Like, I feel like out of a lot of places I've been, we party more than a lot of places. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
Or like we have a better time. Like we don't have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Better club experience.
Yeah, that is partly because we drink a lot. It's partly because the altitude shit hits you faster. You know what I'm saying? And the DJs are just fucking amazing in Denver.
What clubs have you like worked at? Like you're working with what, Native, right?
Native, Native Hotel. I've done all the clubs, man. I've done everything. There's literally not a club I ain't did.
In Denver?
Yeah,
that's
I don't
crazy.
think so.
Hell
club or concert hall. Besides the Fillmore, and I did that next week. Or the 29th.
Who's that for?
Tyga, Doja Cat.
Oh, okay. And Kayla Ray,
yeah. And that would have been the only concert venue I never did. But outside of that, I think I did them all.
That's hard. So you got a lot of experience, for sure.
Yeah, facts.
What about the Pepsi Center? Like, when did this come about?
That was crazy.
That's a dream. Like.
Yeah. I mean, I did it twice now. I did one with the radio, Summer Jam. That was dope. But that was nowhere near like doing the halftime of the Nuggets game with Trev.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was like some dream come true shit. And
talk about that.
It was just weird because when he told me, he didn't set it up right. He like, bro, whatever the date was, December 27th. stay open, man. We got to do the Pepsi Center. All right, I'm gonna call you back. Like, it was one of
Yeah,
those.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm like, nigga, what? Like, we about to do the Pepsi Center? You know what I'm saying? But he was real calm about it. So it didn't even like hit until like we really was about to do that shit. Like at sound check, we looked at each other like, yo, this crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild, but it was fun. It was fun, man. They showed us so much love. They treated us great. We brought out Rachel Bailey with us. That was a dope thing that we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Put some light on somebody else as well.
She's coming up crazy too.
Yeah, she's dope. She's really dope, and she a good person. Like, she
100%. Yeah.
So that was hard to do. Man, we just had fun. Like, it was dope. It was really dope. We had a ball.
Hell yeah. Man.
We're gonna do it again too.
Okay. So
when we make it to the finals, we coming back.
I think it's gonna be the Lakers.
Yeah, when we play the Lakers, Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that would be hard. That would be hard.
We gonna do it again.
I want to see that.
Yeah,
I want to see that.
Again. We already told them, like, nigga, we coming back.
I was telling my boys, like, I'm trying to see the Lakers and Nuggets for sure in the Western Conference Finals. I don't care about seeing the Clippers in there.
Nah.
Well, now we talking about that. Like, were you in LA when the Kobe incident happened?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that. Like,
I found out boarding. Like, I just gave my ticket to the shorty at the airport to go get on the plane. You know what I'm saying? And everybody found out at the same time. Like, it was just like in the line, and people like, now shit, look at this. You know what I'm saying? So nobody really knew each other, and then it just made the whole flight like so shitty. Like, crying and you just feeling weird because you flying and you just hear about some shit and you flying to LA. You know what I'm saying? So it was just,
you're flying to LA. Oh yeah,
bro. Yeah,
damn,
so, like, you know what I'm saying? And you hear about a crash. With your head, for sure. So so it was just it was terrible, bro. And you know that's my favorite athlete of all time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Mine too. Like,
it was whack, bro. It was super whack. And I was going out there for the Grammys. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going out there to try to celebrate some shit.
Yeah.
And be happy, and the whole mood just, LA was just like, it was weird, bro.
Different, huh?
Yeah, it was just in the air, you know what I'm saying? And it sucked, you know what I'm saying? But it was just whack. Yeah.
R.I.P. Kobe, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's a legend.
Somebody brought that up to me the other day. We never, I'd say in our generation or our age, but the person who told me was like 40-something, and he said we never lost somebody that big that type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that big to
it's definitely
not like no violence, something that he couldn't control. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And I really had to think about it, and it was like, the world has never seen a death like that, or somebody that big. You know what I'm saying? Like, sudden
especially
death.
an athlete like that.
Yeah. Because they brought up examples, but nobody was as big as like Kobe. You feel what I'm saying? Tragically died, like not old age. You know what I'm saying? So,
no, that was sad. Like, when I played ball, I wore number 24 and 8 growing up my whole life. Like, he was my favorite player. I'm a Lakers fan because of him. Like,
facts.
I still got love for the Nuggets, but like, But yeah, so it was just like, he inspired so many different people in so many different ways.
Hell
like,
yeah, across the world though.
Yeah, and I couldn't even imagine like going to LA during that situation, like what the vibe would be like out there. And you went to the Staples Center.
I went to the Staples and everything. And I hate funerals. I really wasn't gonna go, but I'm like, I'm here. I gotta go. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm so happy I went, but it was just sad, bro. But it was sad, but it was dope to see.
Like a celebration of life in a way.
The celebration of life, and just the so many different type of people. You know what I'm saying? Different ages, different cultures, different and people that would never, ever, ever talk to each other in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just all there because of how great this dude was as a person and a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? So it was hella dope. It was super dope. You know what I'm saying? To see that.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, and you've talked about like Africa a little bit, stuff like that. Just like talk about what the experience is like overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like being in a foreign country, like in general. Like
Europe is dope. Europe is lit. Actually, I'd want to go back in the summer because when I went, it was freezing.
When'd you go?
I went for New Year's.
And it was cold there?
Hell yeah, it's freezing. It was like 6 degrees. I did London, France, Amsterdam, and Madrid, Spain.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was every country is totally different, but
are you traveling like country to country like that fast type over there?
Like we did like 2 days each spot, and boom, we out. It's called backpacking, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But most people take the train. We took planes. Shout out my best friend I went with, Suhail. But it was like we spent 2 days in one spot, boom, have some fun, do whatever we're gonna do. We going to the next spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was lit. But it's just a different culture. It's a dope culture. They don't I talked to somebody out there and they said the one thing they don't like about America is that we work to live.
Yeah.
And they don't believe in that. Like, our whole life is work to
facts.
pay our bills and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we do.
Yeah.
And they don't believe in that. Like, they live. You know what I'm saying? Like, they cherish different shit. Like, money's not the top thing in any foreign country I've been. Like, family, conversation, camaraderie, like, enjoying each other and all that type of shit is way higher to them than money.
Yeah.
It's like, you want it for sure, for you could have the freedom of having money, but it's not the top priority like it is in America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I see that when I was in the Middle East, I seen that like every place I've been is like that. Besides America, we all about money.
Yeah.
Money, you know what I'm saying? Money is everything.
Well, yeah, it's like we feel like we gotta work every day, get the bread up, and then just like work on ourselves, like
exactly. We live our whole life working. You
richer,
feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And they don't do that like at all. Like,
what's the pros and cons to that, you think?
For us or for them?
For us.
I think the cons to that for us is that we miss out on a lot of life and conversations.
Yeah.
And love and just, affection and, you know what I'm saying, just life. Like, we only here for a quick ass moment. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
And think about, like, I don't work it, but think about the people that work 9 to 5s. You know what I'm saying? Like, 80% of their life is at a desk.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? That's such you wasting life, but at the same time, you got to do
Get that bread,
You got to do it to survive out here. That's just how it goes. When out there, it's just, they would never be trapped to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we care about a lot of shit we don't need. And that's why we got to work the 9 to 5s like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have these shoes or all the bullshit I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? We cherish the material things. Plus, it's just expensive as fuck. So you mix that together, you have no choice. But at the same time, 80% of your life is at a desk.
Facts.
Like, that's you're just wasting it. You know, to me. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree with you. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I literally just picked up a 9 to 5 like 2 weeks ago, and I was going strong for a minute.
Yeah.
But then those times you come, you're like, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
But it's true though. Like, you be at a desk or you be like, doing something that you're not genuinely like 100% in love with. I guess you could say.
Yeah. So why settle for something? Do something you don't love?
Yeah.
Like, that's not life. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
But that's part of knowing and taking the risk, though. Because most people, or I say a lot of people our age, if you can't fucking rap, DJ, model, or play ball, you think that's the only type of things you could love. You feel what I'm saying? When there's whole other things to love. And or you could love ball and be a fucking agent. The last time you met a fucking agent, you know what I'm saying? Or anything, or a scorekeeper, or whatever, or a coach or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's
the other side of the coin. Like,
there's other things you could love, and you don't have to work at goddamn Netflix and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was my last job. Was at Netflix. I remember getting up like, man, fuck this. Me and Trev.
Facts.
So you ain't got to do that.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
It's crazy. That was our last job.
See, like I love music, but I'm like, I can't rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm
that's how I got to DJing. Like, I love music too, but it's like, I'm terrible. But there's so many things to do with music. If you love music, that you can still be involved and learn and enjoy it. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to be, and you can make more money than the rapper.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? The rapper make damn near the least amount of money in music. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point too.
Yeah.
with labels and like.
Yeah, the rappers are like the roaches of the music industry. You know what I'm saying? You have your rare people, like your Drakes and shit. That are bigger than rappers, but most rappers they don't own none of the music. Like you know what I'm saying? And they didn't write the music. They don't own the music. They didn't make the beat. All these people have to get paid. All you are is the performing artist. You know what I'm saying? So you get the love, but
that's a good point.
You didn't do anything to make this happen. You didn't put the money up. You gotta get that money back. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot to it.
Trev writes for a lot of people too, don't he?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You don't know that. That's crazy. Man, this has been a legendary interview. I appreciate you coming through, man. Shout out the sponsor again.
Yeah, I drunk all this shit. 3 a.m. water.
3 a.m. water, hydration for the go-getters. Make sure y'all go get that in. Make sure y'all go. Oh, wait, hold up. You got any like upcoming events, shows, anything you want to promote, like talk about?
Let me think. I got a lot of shit. The show with Tiger on the 29th. There's a lot of shows, man. Shit.
Hold up, before I go on this outro, let me just switch it up real quick.
It's a lot of shows. Fuck, I ain't gonna do all that.
Yeah.
Check me out on the radio every day, 12 to 1, KS1075. Man, just keep up with what's going on. Celebrate life.
Facts.
Enjoy each other. Drink more water.
Yep.
Live your best life, and stay out the way.
Period. Where can the people find you on Instagram, Twitter?
At DJ Squizzy Taylor, SQUIZZY Taylor, everywhere. It's all the same.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, man. But yeah, like I said, this has been a legendary interview. Shout out the sponsor again, 3 a.m. Water. Make sure y'all comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell button to stay notified.
Facts.
Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe. Website, all that. You already know what to do, man. Links in the description. And make sure y'all go follow DJ Squizzy Taylor, everything. Instagram, Twitter, man. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We out. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.